So a lot of us here are really passionate about social impact, and we want to work in the social impact space. And if you're in my seat right now, or any of these people's seat, what would be your focus? What would you see as the biggest opportunities to get into the space?
So I'll tell you the single biggest opportunity is you're already in it, which is what I say to our corporate clients or corporations who are trying to get to hire us all the time. The luxury that existed when I started working on Product Red, which was this is a way to differentiate your product, is a thing of the past. Now if you're not doing something as a social citizen, you're now not, I mean, it's the new barrier to entry. If you kind of do the right thing, you're going to be more successful as a company. And I mean, my team literally has a stack of statistics this big that shows it. I mean, everybody wants it. So I think one of the biggest things you can do is wherever you end up, bring this issue, this knowledge, this interest to the table, because making it something that's in the bloodstream of the company and part of the strategic plan and part of the brand it's just smart business now. Traditionally, if people wanted to make a difference in the world or make the world a better place, the version of it you thought of was someone, usually a man, made a lot of money and at the end of his life gave some of it away. And today, the landscape of who wants to make a difference in the world is completely different in every single way. If you look at any social change that has happened for the better, you can see a nexus of purposeful people and entities that coordinated to make that happen. And I think the shift of power and influence in our society has fundamentally changed. I mean, I've grown up in the area of the political process being pretty demonized, whereas my parents grew up in a day and age where that was kind of, you know, something that was universally respected. And I think the power and influence of business is kind of flipped. And so I'm a pragmatist at heart. I tend to look at where the power is and where you can make a difference. I mean, I don't think most people would have said working with celebrities is the most natural place to start trying to change the world, but when you look at the power they have in society today, it's pretty nuts. I don't actually think that change is about money exclusively. There are some people who make very big change with money. There are other people who make a bigger change without much money, and I think celebrities often, if they do their work well, fall in that category. Whatever small amount of time or effort you have, I promise you can still make a difference, even if you're not at the phase where it makes sense yet to start your own foundation. I mean, I think everybody can make a difference. I know it sounds trite, but if you find your unique value add and you apply it to the right issue in the right way, you can make a big difference.